A sky bruised with longing, the color of twilight weeping into dawn. Not a sudden burst of light, but the slow, patient bleed of one shade into another, like grief finding solace in memory. The wind whispers secrets through the wheat, a rustling symphony only the lonely understand. Fields of gold, an eternal harvest swaying under the weight of unspoken prayers. Each stalk a brushstroke, thick with yearning, reaching for a heaven that feels so close, yet remains perpetually out of reach. The sun, a molten coin in the vast canvas, casts long shadows that dance and writhe like restless spirits. They cling to the furrows of the earth, clinging to the hope that even in darkness, life persists. And it does, in the stubborn green shoots pushing through the parched soil, in the tireless buzzing of bees drunk on pollen and fleeting joy, in the patient watch of crows perched atop scarecrows, sentinels of a silent kingdom. A single farmhouse stands silhouetted against the horizon, a lonely beacon in the immensity. Its windows, eyes squinting against the glare, hold the promise of warmth, of a hearth fire crackling in the face of the encroaching night. A thread of smoke rises, a fragile prayer ascending to the indifferent stars. Who dwells within those walls? What stories are etched into the lines of their faces? Stories of toil and triumph, of love and loss, of the endless cycle of sowing and reaping. The air is thick with the scent of earth and ripened grain, a primal perfume that stirs something deep within the soul. A memory, perhaps, of simpler times, of hands calloused but strong, of a connection to the land that has long been forgotten. Or perhaps it is a yearning, a longing for a rootedness we can no longer grasp, a desire to return to the source, to be cradled once more in the arms of the earth. The fields are a canvas of swirling blues and greens, the colors of despair and hope intertwined, the same hues that paint the night sky, the turbulent waters of the soul, the gentle curve of a lover's neck. Everything is connected, bound together by an invisible thread, a web of sorrow and beauty, of light and shadow. There is a silence here, a profound stillness that settles over the land like a shroud. It is not an empty silence, but a silence pregnant with meaning, a silence that speaks volumes to those who are willing to listen. The silence of the seed germinating in the dark earth, the silence of the artist contemplating his canvas, the silence of the soul wrestling with its demons. Even the crows seem to hold their breath, their dark eyes gleaming with ancient wisdom. They have witnessed countless harvests, countless sunsets, countless lives unfolding and fading away. They know the secrets of the land, the rhythm of its breath, the language of its heart. The eternal harvest awaits. Not just the reaping of grain, but the reaping of experiences, of emotions, of the seeds we have sown in the fertile ground of our lives. What will we harvest? Joy or sorrow? Love or regret? Light or darkness? The answer lies within the fields of our own hearts, waiting to be discovered. And perhaps there is no single answer, no simple equation to solve the mystery of our harvest. Perhaps it is a tapestry woven with threads of all colors, a mosaic of fractured pieces forming a whole. The sun beats down with a fierce intensity, the same sun that warmed the earth and coaxed life from the seed. It is a relentless, unforgiving light, exposing every flaw, every imperfection. But it is also a life-giving light, a source of energy and vitality, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. The sunflowers stand tall and proud, their faces turned towards the sun, absorbing its golden rays with unwavering devotion. They are a symbol of faith, of unwavering belief in the power of light to overcome darkness. They are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the ability to find beauty even in the midst of suffering. Their faces are scarred, their petals torn, but they still stand tall, still reach for the sun. The wind whispers through the wheat, a soft, mournful song that speaks of loss and longing. It carries the scent of distant storms, of forgotten dreams, of unfulfilled promises. It is a reminder that nothing lasts forever, that all things must eventually pass. But it is also a reminder that even in decay there is beauty, that even in death there is life. The cycle continues, the seasons turn, the harvest comes and goes. And we are caught in the middle, swept along by the currents of time, struggling to make sense of it all. We search for meaning in the patterns of the stars, in the flight of birds, in the rustling of leaves. We seek solace in the arms of loved ones, in the beauty of art, in the quiet contemplation of nature. But perhaps the meaning is not something to be found, but something to be created. Perhaps we are the artists of our own lives, the weavers of our own destinies. We have the power to choose what we will harvest, to shape our own reality. We can choose to focus on the darkness, on the pain, on the suffering. Or we can choose to focus on the light, on the beauty, on the hope. The choice is ours. The church spire in the distance points towards the heavens, a beacon of faith in a world of uncertainty. It is a reminder that there is something beyond the earthly realm, something greater than ourselves. It is a symbol of hope, of redemption, of the possibility of eternal life. But the church is also a place of shadows, a place of secrets, a place of human fallibility. It is a reminder that even the most sacred institutions are not immune to corruption, to hypocrisy, to the failings of the human heart. The road stretches out before me, winding through the fields like a ribbon of gray. It is a path of uncertainty, a journey into the unknown. I do not know where it will lead, but I know that I must follow it. I must keep walking, keep searching, keep striving to find my way. The weight in my boots, the dust on my coat, they are a burden and a reminder. a reminder of the journey and its challenges. And yet, the horizon still calls. The sky is a canvas of swirling colors, a masterpiece painted by the hand of God. The clouds are like brushstrokes, thick and textured, conveying a sense of movement and energy. The light is soft and diffused, creating a sense of peace and tranquility. It is a scene of breathtaking beauty, a moment of pure grace. And in that moment, I feel a sense of connection to something larger than myself. A sense of belonging to the universe. The eternal harvest is not just about the reaping of grain, but about the harvesting of our souls. It is about the journey of self-discovery, the search for meaning, the quest for truth. It is about embracing the darkness and the light, the joy and the sorrow, the beauty and the pain. It is about learning to live with imperfection, to forgive ourselves and others, to find peace in the midst of chaos. It is about surrendering to the flow of life, trusting that everything will unfold as it should. It is about accepting our mortality, embracing our humanity, and living each day to the fullest. The wind whispers secrets through the tall grass, a lullaby of loss and longing. It speaks of forgotten dreams, of unfulfilled promises, of the fragile beauty of a life lived in the margins. The sunflowers, those faithful disciples of the sun, bow their heads in reverence, their golden faces turned towards the earth. They have absorbed the light, the warmth, the energy, and now they offer it back to the soil, a sacrifice of beauty, a testament to the cycle of life and death. The crows take flight, their silhouettes stark against the fading light, symbols of resilience, of adaptation, of the enduring power of nature. They are the scavengers of the soul, the cleansers of the spirit, reminding us that even in the midst of decay, there is still life, still purpose, still meaning. The air grows cooler, the shadows lengthen, and the world is bathed in a soft, melancholic glow. It is a time for reflection, for introspection, for turning inward and confronting the demons that lurk within. A time for forgiveness, for compassion, for understanding. The stars begin to emerge, tiny pinpricks of light in the vast expanse of the night sky. They are distant, unreachable, yet they offer a sense of hope, a sense of perspective, a reminder that we are all connected, all part of something larger than ourselves. The moon, a silver sickle in the velvet darkness, casts its ethereal light upon the fields, transforming the familiar landscape into a realm of mystery and enchantment. It is a time for dreams, for visions, for allowing the imagination to soar beyond the boundaries of the known. A single candle flickers in a distant window, a beacon of hope in the gathering darkness. It is a symbol of human connection, of warmth, of shelter, a reminder that we are not alone in our struggles, that there is always someone waiting to offer a helping hand, a listening ear, a comforting embrace. The road ahead may be long and arduous, but the light of that candle provides a sense of direction, a sense of purpose, a sense of faith. The eternal harvest is not a destination, but a journey. It is not a reward, but a process. It is not a guarantee, but a possibility. It is a constant cycle of planting, growing, and reaping, of sowing and harvesting, of giving and receiving. It is a reflection of the human experience, a mirror of the soul, a testament to the enduring power of love, hope, and faith. The fields are silent now, bathed in the soft glow of the moonlight. The wind has died down, and the world is at peace. It is a moment of profound stillness, a moment of pure grace, a moment to simply be, to breathe, to feel, to know that we are all part of something beautiful, something eternal, something sacred. The weight lifts, the burden eases, and a sense of serenity washes over me. The eternal harvest continues, within and without. It is a never-ending cycle, a constant dance of light and shadow, of joy and sorrow, of life and death. And within it all, there is beauty, there is meaning, there is hope. We are the seeds, the soil, the sun, the rain. We are the harvesters, the reapers, the sowers, the dreamers. We are the eternal harvest, forever growing, forever changing, forever becoming. The colors fade softly, the sounds diminish into the night. All is calm, all is still.